Hi Aritra, and welcome to SportsTalk with Sports Paddock.
Hi, Sunayna. Thank you.
Thanks for being with us
Thank
today.
you.
So before I start, I'll just give a small intro about yourself. So you are currently a software developer, and
Yeah.
because you're such a big fan of sports and your passion is sports, you also run a sports consultancy agency where you manage professional football players, right?
Yeah.
And
We do
you've
so.
been a part, and you've been a part of the TAL family for the past 7 seasons, and you are
Yeah.
currently with the Marinas at Bangalore, right?
Bangalore. Yeah. Marinas at Bangalore. Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. So again, welcome. And I will kickstart with the
Thank you.
first question, which you're probably
Sure.
very familiar with, where as a player and a manager, what has been your experience through lockdown, post-lockdown to the current situation we are in?
It took time for me to get adjusted to it, like, to deal with it, to make peace with it. So
Yeah.
initially it was always like, why is this is happening? I just want to go out and play, but it took time to sink in, and then, finding out different ways to
What did you do
stay
to
connected.
balance it out?
Honestly, I ideally for first few days was just sitting there, sitting at home and lamenting. Going forward, it was more like working out at home, connecting with the team members and stuff like that.
Oh, so you
So
connected with your team members regularly?
yeah. We planned to do something, but which honestly was not executed as we planned. Like, we planned to have a workout schedule set at home so that all the players can keep on continuing that. Keeping in mind that we always thought that it's a matter of 2 months, matter of 3 months. We thought, okay, the matches will resume, the season will resume, and we have to go and start playing again. So it was more like, staying fit as much as we can from home. But yeah, it's still continuing. Let's see what happens next.
Yeah. So
And
you used to.
yeah,
Sorry. Continue.
yeah. The problem with us is that most of our players are out not from Bangalore, so all of them are at their hometowns now. So I don't know. Like, once we need to regroup again, and once the season 10 starts, let's see. We are
Season
looking
10.
forward to it.
That's true. So you have a strategy in plan of sort of prepping yourself till you get back onto the field. Have you guys gotten back together?
No, we haven't gotten back together yet because our coach is from Kerala. He's still at Kerala. So other
Okay.
players, like most of our players are from Bengal. So most
Okay.
of them are back home now. Let's see. Like, once also it was our first season at TAN. So we were just getting into the momentum. We're just getting into the drill, and then this happened. So for us, it will be starting from zero again, almost like that.
Did you maintain any sort of diet or like fitness regime throughout the lockdown? Like, is that how you
If you
planned
ask me
your
personally,
Zooms?
no, I'm a big time
No?
foodie, so no. But
Foodies, okay.
others, yeah. So others did it. Like, if I didn't do it, but yeah, I pushed others to do it.
Oh, so you pushed us to it. That's like a good manager. You know
Yeah,
everything.
exactly.
But on that note, since like you are very experienced in the football scene, like what do you see football, especially with sports leagues, going into 2021? Do you see any change, or do you like have an opinion about how it should be unfolding as 2021 approaches?
See, like, honestly, if you're talking about leagues like TL that we play, or other leagues, like any other league across the country, so it will be very difficult to maintain the standards that is expected. Like, I'm being very honest here, but again, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter from players like who wants to play. Like, going forward, obviously things will die down on one point of time, and we cannot expect the league to restart just right now, right? We still need to wait for some time. And
That's true.
and once it happens, yes, obviously there'll be a lot of measures taken in place, but I don't think it's not only the league's responsibility. It's also the individual's responsibility, the team's responsibility to, while we are going into a league, while we are going to play a tournament, it's more of a collective responsibility, right? Things will obviously change. We cannot say that it will be as it was before, but we are looking forward to the best thing, basically.
I'm sure you and your team members are like looking forward to getting back and wearing your studs again.
Of course. Yeah. We are eagerly waiting.
I'm sure, I'm sure. And so again, with diets, most of you are foodies, but you have been giving advice to every one of your team members, right?
Yeah,
Did you?
actually, things will once we have something in in line of sight, right, that this league is starting. I know boys will again get back to their like self with Durga Puja going, and as I told, we have most of the team members were Bengali, so with Durga Puja, Diwali, and all festive season, we cannot push them much, right?
Of
So,
course, of
but we
course.
when we know that when the league starts at, say, for example, starts at Feb or starts in March, then no one needs a push then, right? Everyone wants to get back to the field and get back to play 11s football again.
I'm sure, I'm sure. But I'm sure even though you all are eager right now, how did you handle balancing that mental positivity apart from physical positivity? Because mental awareness is something that's really spreading nowadays. And what did you do as a manager
Yeah.
to make sure that everyone was okay?
So as I told you, like we still connected with each team member. We were more of a family rather like off the field also. Like we used to communicate. We used to have video calls, and like the team always stayed in touch. They were connected. If not for on the ground, off the field, we are friends, right? We are friends first, and then we are footballers.
Of course, of course. That's lovely. And again, so do you guys have a plan to like start playing on a small scale, or do you have any sort of playoffs to kickstart anytime soon, or it's something that you're just waiting for your manager, sorry, your coach to come back, and then only you'll start?
Like yeah, we wanted to start off like at small scale, but again we are waiting for players to come back to Bangalore. I myself is not in Bangalore right now,
So they're not
so I'm
playing
in my
there
hometown.
also.
They're playing all of like I started practicing again since last week. All of them
Okay.
have started like playing again, like all of most of them are the hometown. So like
Okay.
we started doing our part. We
Mm-hmm.
like we and like most of us are part of some other teams also apart from this team. So
Correct, correct.
individually they started off doing it, and like this 5 7 tournaments is happening. They're playing.
I'm sure, but even as a consultant, you must be facing a lot of
Mhm.
challenges as a consultant for your football players because if they're playing professional football, they must be
Yes,
facing a lot
yes.
of challenges, right? So, how do you tackle that?
See, when we are managing professional footballers, when like pushing them for the physical activity, staying fit and staying, having proper diet and all, it's they know what to do. They know it better than us.
That's true.
But
That's true.
like when we are managing, yes, this time was really tough because if you know, like the league ended in India at March and the contracts were
Mm-hmm.
till May, and there were a lot of complications on that part. A lot of complications on the season will start now. The ISL starts in some 15 days time. Today's
Yeah.
fourth, yeah,
Yeah.
15 days time, so 15 16 days time. So it was a busy time for me from that point of view, from the
Okay.
consultant point of view, because this was the transfer window, right? So a lot of
Correct. Correct.
movements here and there were happening. So that like yes, things were not as smooth as it used to be, but yeah, but I no complaints there.
A lot of learnings, I'm sure you had.
Lot of learnings, yes, yes, yes. More legal learnings, I can say.
Legal learnings, yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. So, moving on to the next question. If you, I mean, you being a manager, a player, and a coach, what
Hmm.
message would you want to give out there to any of the players, girls, boys, or any athlete who are in a dilemma to get outside or who are just like struggling with work from home? What would you want to tell them?
See, like most of the grounds, if you're talking about Bangalore, most of the grounds are maintaining high standards of sanitization, and they're trying to adapt to all the principles, all the SOPs that are in place.
Mm-hmm.
So I think like let's not just go out just like that we used to go out before, but we should definitely come out again, and this is the new normal. We should deal with it, right? We should
That's
do our
true.
part and deal with it, like and we all know that if you play and it's all about immunity here, right? So more
So
physical
keep
activities,
fit.
being more fit, be fit, and that will increase your immunity and enjoy. Like we all play football to enjoy, right? No one
Exactly.
like that's a
So true.
priority.
So true. So true. And with that, I'll come to my last question, where tell me one of or one most memorable moment you had in your sports career.
Okay, that's a tough one.
Oh, you had
Let me
that
think about
many?
it. Like I don't know, like memorable. So you said one, right? So,
Yeah,
so
one.
I this is something like I do play for this team called Marinasat Bangalore. So basically, if
Mm-hmm.
you know that Marinasat Bangalore is the Mohan fan club of Mohan Bagan that is based out
Mm-hmm.
of Bangalore. So we played a tournament. This is a five tournament we played at against. Like I think that was FC Bengal. The team also used to play in TL. So that was for the 100-year celebration of our arch rivals East Bengal. So we played
100
the
years
tournament.
celebration. Wow.
East Bengal completed 100 years this year. So this is a centenary tournament.
Mm-hmm.
We played there, and it was their occasion. It was their celebration. But we won the tournament. We defeated them in the finals,
You
and
had to
against
score the
like
winning
some
goal.
top-notch players.
You were the
In the
keeper.
goalkeeper, right?
Sorry,
So
sorry, keeper. Sorry,
yeah,
sorry, sorry.
yeah.
So you
So
must have had a
yeah, I
clean
did them
sheet.
some
I
goals.
think that's like the proudest moment for a
No,
goalkeeper.
that was like we won it in the shootouts. It was a 1-1 draw in
Wow.
a, and then
Oh,
we
that
won
is
it in the
tense.
shootouts. Like
That
that
is
was that was
tense.
that was something. Also, like this is something I was confused with another one. I just wanted to mention now one TL
Tell me,
moment.
of course.
I think in Dark Knights there was one player we all know of, I guess, in TL circuit, Pawan Power.
Okay.
So Pawan scored a goal from. That's the only match that didn't have any recordings. So he scored a goal from outside the box and a free kick, perfect curler on top corner. So I wish that was
Wow.
recorded. I would have kept it with me for my life.
Really? Oh, wow. That's an interesting memory.
Yeah.
But
So that's
unfortunately,
something. Unfortunately there was no recordings that
not
day.
recorded. Oh, but lovely. That's a lovely memory, and hope you can have many more to come as and when the season starts.
Yeah,
And
sure. We're looking
thank
forward
you
to it.
so much. Yeah, but
Thank you,
thank you
Plum.
so much once again. You take care.
Thank you. Take care too. Yeah. Bye.
Bye bye.